Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another episode, folks. We are here with part 2 of the 25-man Naxxramas run. And if you haven't seen first part, go and check that out. Also, I wanted to take a couple of seconds to thank everybody for choosing to click on this video and spend their time with me. I really do appreciate it. So, this is the first time for me here in Naxxramas, at least as the classic goes. I have done it in the past, but I barely remember anything, so let's listen to the strategy.
You remember that correctly. Basically, the skull and the cross are the two guys that are melee, and they can move and they can be taunted and stuff. The nipple and the diamond can't. They can't be taunted and they can't be moved. They will stay stationary wherever they might go. We'll get to that. Um, the main mechanic in this entire fight is the stacks. Every single boss has a radius around them, and if you are near that radius or in that radius, I should say, it will plant a stack of that specific boss on you. If it gets too high, you die. So what you want to do is you want to always keep an eye on your stacks, and it becomes visible in your debuffs, and never let it go higher than three. So at three stacks, you want to move out of the boss you're currently in, and you're moving to a different boss. We're doing this the entire fight. That's the way we deal with it. Now, how do we move and where do we move to? And I see four bosses and I only have like three tanks. How the hell are we going to do this? I want Crix and Jungle. I want you two to be tanking the guys that come towards where we are standing right now, so the front of the room, which will be Skull and Cross. I need two people, and I can volunteer myself to stay at one of the ranged bosses because there needs to be always someone in range of a boss. Otherwise, it's AoE rate damage to kill us. So I can volunteer, and I need someone else, whoever it is, to stay at the other one. Basically, just stay in his radius and act like a pseudo tank. You guys will not take much damage from these two
Do you
tanks.
need specifically a healer or better damage dealer?
Can be a healer. Um, can also be a ranged or someone with great self heals or something. Anything works really, as long as it has a certain health pool. Like if you're very low on a health pool, you might not want to do that. Warlocks are great for this as well. Yep. Basically, after we positioned everyone on their marks, great. We're gonna split the raid in two groups. Sorry, one group is gonna do the skull, one group is gonna do the cross. We're not burning one down fast or anything. Gonna do it properly because there is no berserk timer on this. So just do the fight properly and you get it. At three stacks, the tanks who are currently at the front here, so it's Crix and Jungle, you guys meet at the center, you taunt off each other, and you move to the other side. And your specific group is following you. That's really all there is for the positioning part. The skull is the one that's doing the meteor. The meteor is just a one-shot meteor if you're alone, if you ever stand alone. And as far as I know, it's the people that are on his threat. So if you ever hit him, you are probably gonna hit a meteor in your face at one point. You want to stack in melee. So if you're on the skull, you want to all be in melee. Healers, range, doesn't matter. If you're in 8 yards, you split the damage. And yes, it's a fire ability, so any fire resistance is much
It's
appreciated.
already on.
Awesome.
Do we need the
Um,
shadow resistance or for this? I know there's a boss that
Yeah,
spawns
shadow
some
resistance
shadow
is
zones.
nice because there are a couple of shadow bolts and stuff going on.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
absolutely shadow resistance as a second. For all the healers during this fight, you want to all be healing everyone, of course, but you also need to watch your stacks. So I need at least one healer to be available for the guys in the back, and preferably one healer for each boss. So we need to assign healers. So if the healers, otherwise I just assign people myself. Unless you guys want to sort that out amongst healers.
Well, I can stay. You mean stay near you or what?
Yeah, yeah,
Shall I
yeah.
quickly do it for you?
Yeah,
Critical
sure.
Role, you stick with Ropey. Gamma, stick with. Who's gonna? Are you using a Warlock tank? Who's the Warlock tank?
Let's bring Asmodeus and
Okay,
and
Asmodeus with Gamma. Asmodeus with Gamma, yeah. Ninja can go on Crix, and Kuig can go on Jungle. There should be some people left over, healers. You stick with the main raid team who are going to be attacking the skull.
Okay, so we have Asmodeus as one of the pseudo tanks, and we need a second one, I believe.
Asmodeus, I was thinking just that myself, mate. I was tempted to use Shadonis instead of you, because he can, first of all, he can do attacking and heal himself with a healer, and also he can use dispersion if he needs to do, which will which will give him some, you know.
So basically, when the healer is with a certain tank and they get 3 stacks, they automatically get to the middle. The tanks kind of exchange the bosses, and the healers get to the other side and receive the other debuffs, right? That's
Yes.
As a
Yes.
healer, you move with them.
Yeah, of
You
course.
move with them.
I got it.
Because
Now,
you also get the 3 same stacks as the tank you were healing.
If Shadonis dies, Dora, can you immediately run to tank that boss so we can try a plate person on the boss, just in case Shadonis does die?
That's fine.
Yes, Gamma Shadonis, yes.
So, Shadonis, would you be so kind to tank the diamond?
I got the diamond, you say?
Yeah, Shadonis is tanking the diamond one.
Alright.
And Skull is indeed the meteor, yes. Outside of that, there isn't much. This fight is all about moving in the right time, shouting out. And there's one way this can go massively wrong, is when people get more stacks than the others.
With the group
I will shout out when we're at 3 stacks, and then we move. That means basically for everyone. If everyone does it correctly, we should all always be at the same amount of stacks. But if someone moves too late and gets 4 stacks, you might get in trouble later on with the whole switchy thing. Just try to always move immediately when you have 3 stacks to the other boss.
Oh wait, who does Ropey tank?
Yeah, can you just reiterate who's at the back with the 2 at the back? So it's Shadonis and Gamma, and who's got the other?
I think I said Critical Role with Ropey.
Yes, who does Ropey tank?
Ropey tanks the. Is that back left, is it?
Yeah, nipple.
So, okay, so let me just summarize it for those people one more time. It's a different summary to Dora's, so it might just help. So basically, the back of the room is one half of the raid. You guys stop. You've got a tank and a healer in each pack. All you're going to do for the whole fight is switch with each other. Okay, just as 3 stacks hits, you switch. So you both switch, and you get clearly into each other's quarter.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you do for the whole fight. So the back 4 is easy. And the front 4, I guess that Crix is going on the skull. Is that right? Okay, so Jungle is going on the cross. So Jungle and his healer go on the cross at the start of the fight. Everybody else goes on the skull. This is the other half of the raid. At 3 stacks, the very second that 3 stacks hits, everybody switches.
Yep.
And you do a tank switch in the middle, and that's it.
So on the tail end of this fight, as soon as the skull and the cross have died, because they should pretty much die in sync, I guess. And then we move to the back of the room, and Shadonis and Ropey, well, Ropey for you it doesn't matter, but Shadonis at least will be relieved from his tanking duties, because a tank will move to pick the F from you, and you can just do DPS as usual. There's no real need for it. Basically, we're just clearing the first half of the room, and then we go to the back, and we do the same dance in the back. That's it.
Okay, cool. So that makes plenty of sense. I didn't volunteer to tank for this one, although I do have the tanking spec and tanking gear just because of my
DPS on the
confidence. So I'm just
front
going to stick with DPSing. I guess I am part of the main raid
It's
group. So
always
that
an
was a
option,
strategy
Tiny,
right there,
but in this
folks.
particular raid, no, because we're keeping the bulk of the raid with the bulk of the healers.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So remember, if you're ever tanking skull or damaging skull, always in melee.
One question for the tank switch
Yes.
at the front. Say skull starts at front left and X starts at front right. When you do the tank switch, do we keep the bosses in the same corner as they started, or do we keep the
No.
raid groups in
No.
the same corner as they started?
Basically they meet them here. They meet them right here in the middle, and the tanks, in this case, Cricks and Jungle, they taunt the bosses of each other, and then they move to the place they need to go.
So all our
Gotcha.
players move sides.
Yeah.
All our players move to the other side.
you
Both
move it
sides just
here.
switch. And then
Gotcha.
the bosses come with the tanks, but the tanks do a taunt swap in the middle and take the bosses back to the side that they just came from.
Okay, that's fine. So raid group moves, boss stays.
That's it.
Perfect.
Okay,
Let's do a pull timer.
there we go. I should have probably not
Guys in the back.
eaten the fish. The fish is not anything good for me
And
in
remember, the
terms
two
of the
when
buffs that it gives.
can't be moved.
Here we go.
To their own
Fingers
movement.
crossed.
2,
They will stay.
I know this one is a bit of a difficult fight, to be honest, so I do expect things to go wrong. So I'm following Skull. Skull's in the corner, and I kind of missed my Death and Decay. He's kind of on the edge of it. That's
Team, just
fine.
Remember to stay out of the black circles on the floor.
So I am watching all of the stacks. Okay, I think that's possibly a stack. Is that a stack? I don't know.
I thought he was doing an even spread. Where's the team?
Fine, we are getting Fiend before we
Okay,
get to the
second stack.
Cameras down.
About to get third stack right now.
We need someone to go to the range.
Third stack. We need to move.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, this is why
I'm moving.
the damage they do once nobody-
Okay, things just went terribly wrong there. People didn't swap.
Okay. We definitely got the damage to burn thing
So I
down.
think we probably need physical tanks.
Right, well,
Yeah, he's really hard.
I can tank. I'll give it a go at the back.
Yeah.
I'm sort of undecided right now.
Anybody with a tanking off spec or a dual spec. You don't have to do much. Just the fact that you have a dual spec makes.
What the heck? It's fine. I can go tank on this one.
Oh, Miranda can. Perfect. Awesome. So Miranda's taking over of Shadonis.
Yeah, Milix, I thought we were going to nuke. Everyone was going to nuke on the skull, so there was only just 6 people who weren't. And then you do go all nuke on the skull, but then you switch.
No,
So all the DPS on the skull, isn't it?
Milix is right. Initially, I said we split. Then you changed it up and said we stack on skull. Either is fine because I saw we did more than enough damage. So I am changing my strategy to what Blinky said. We can definitely burn down one boss first. Because
I
we
only
can-
said that. No, I wasn't on about killing one boss, right? The reason that it was all one group. Sorry, Milix, yeah, I wasn't listening to Dora's plan at all. So basically, the reason that I said let's group up is because there's a shortage of healers, and therefore getting all the healers together in that group is a good thing for cross healing, basically. So that you're going to get more healing by stacking together than you are by splitting the teams.
By the way, so me and Ropey were far away from everyone. The meteor couldn't hit us, right?
That is correct,
Just
yeah.
checking. Okay.
It shouldn't
that's good
hit
to
you
know.
guys as long as you are not on his aggro list. I have understand from people. Then you should never get a meteor on your face.
That's fantastic. Okay. Ropey would still be the tank, yeah? I'm still on Ropey.
And if for one magical reason you do get a meteor, you're probably dead because you can't make it in time, and then it's like 50k damage split among 2 people, which is 25k each.
I can try to make it less. I
Like,
can
or
try.
actually, 75k on one person, so divide that by 2. That's what.
And
you
then
get.
divide that by 2 again because I have divine sacrifice. So
I think I just want to say something to Gamma and Shad. The boss
Right,
will
so
attack,
I'm
your boss will
swapping
attack
out
whoever is standing
my gear.
closest
Gonna
to
go
him.
into the
So
tank roll
Shad's
once
the
we get
tank,
there.
so-
And
so
fingers
he would
crossed
have
that I
had to stand
do
closer
manage
than
to
Gamma the
actually
boss.
hold up to the damage. I should be alright. I mean, I am actually
I know
a
Shad's
tank,
not
and that
tanking
is
well,
actually
but
the
that's
main
why
spec. I'm
Gamma's
actually
alright.
enjoying the off spec as a DPS a bit more than I probably should. It's always fun DPS and stuff down, but yeah, I think when we get there, because it's gonna take a while for me to do the whole casty thing to turn tank. Yeah, and now I think as tank I'll be taking on the diamond. I'm not sure, but I'll ask when we get there. Whilst I'm swapping roles.
Yeah, and survive.
Well, swapping specs, better said. I have swapped over the gears, so we should be ready to go.
For you, just blood strikes, everything you can do to heal yourself as a DK, which is awesome. That's critical stuff here.
So the teams in the back, you've probably got to survive for about 3 minutes until the teams then kill the cross or the skull, and then they come and help you.
Yeah, that's jungle Chris. He will take that.
Okay, trying to keep up with these guys. I'm not a fast runner by the looks of things. Fish feast. Yeah, it's not something that is of interest.
Oh, right. Let's quickly eat, buff, and then we do a second attempt.
So I just want to revise. Look, one thing, right? Cricks, you shouldn't ever be hitting 4 stacks on the skull because everyone's switching at 3. Okay, good, right.
Yeah.
You're not trying to kill the skull. You're trying to kill get the skull to half, then move to the other side, get him to half, then come back to kill the skull.
The thing is,
Malix, no, I'm being very clear here, okay? We are going to get. We are not trying to nuke the skull to death so that we don't have to switch.
No,
we are
but the thing is,
planning to switch.
Pinky, the thing is, we had the boss at 30% of his health, and we had 2 stacks, meaning we can easily kill the boss. We can easily kill Skull whilst we have 3 stacks.
As long as you can do that before you hit 4 stacks, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Paladins, someone else needs to have fire resistance ore because when I'm with Ropey, we don't have meteors, so we don't need the fire resistance there. Yeah, I see someone else put it.
Fire resistance needed in the skull group because we have so many people.
Yeah, that's what I will just put armor here.
Okay, right, so I am now on my tank spec. That should be helpful.
No, I thought Ropey was the purple diamond.
Ropey is the
Just asking here for confirmation just to see which one I am tanking and then kind of know what the situation is. I think I'm on the diamond, but I want to make sure that I'm on the right one.
Yes, you also switch. Whenever I say 3 stacks, or whenever I say something like switch, anything like that, it goes for everyone. The entire rate. Yeah.
Can I just what's the deal with X? Can melee attack that, or is there something?
X, yeah. Once skull is dead, we all move to X.
Okay. Is there one of them that melee can't get near?
Yes, that's diamond.
That's the one I have.
We have a problem in melee, so range need to prioritize killing diamond. And that's
Okay,
the last
so
thing
should when we got stacks on the nipple, we need to switch. Does the melee go to the center to drop stacks, and then go back to nipple?
Center or front of the room. Yeah, either place where you're not getting stacks from any boss.
Gotcha.
Correct. Let's give it another try.
Let me just say one last thing. If you hit 4 stacks with this few healers in the raid, you will wipe.
Yes, we know.
So you must never, ever, ever hit 4 stacks as a team. If you had another healer, maybe, but you don't. So you can't do it that way.
Make sure
Okay.
it's inside. And
4,
Yep,
3,
inside.
2, 1.
Here we go. Fun time. That's fine.
I need to get closer.
I really wish I could run a bit faster. There we go.
It's too far away.
Right, we're going into tanking mode here. Alright. Might need a couple of heals here. There we go. Try and reduce some damage here.
Currently at 1 stack.
And it's at 50.
Okay, we got 1 stack.
Currently at 2 stacks. We'll make it.
Tell you what, all of these self-healing abilities, along with the healer, of course, is quite helpful. It's time to move in a bit.
Go.
Currently at 3 stacks, so you still sort of switch.
3 stacks, time to go.
Switch.
I'm running. Watch out for the
If
black
skull is dead,
circles.
then you or the 2 spare people go to another corner.
There we go.
Tank who did Riven that before still moves to.
That spell isn't ready. I can't do it anymore yet.
Okay. We're getting stacks from
If we don't
the
make
student
it,
right
I
here.
still want you to turn Riven there off.
Yep.
2 stacks already.
Currently at 2 stacks.
3 stacks. Moving.
2 stacks.
Moving.
Everyone move.
Swapping over. And here we go.
Move to the other side.
There we go.
Kuig, is that you streaming?
So this one's already getting nuked.
If it is, don't be
Trying to
running
keep
in and out
aggro
of
here on
zones,
him.
because you'll stack yourself crazy levels by crossing the border.
Getting Riven there first. Mike.
2 stacks for me.
Even though school's dead,
And I'm watching the stacks. 3, time to move.
kill Riven there now.
Oh, gotta avoid the black circles on the ground. They are not fun.
From here on out, range 1 to 4
Dropping death and decay. Okay.
Can I swap whenever we I have the boss.
And we're shifting again. Trying to avoid these black circles that are put down on the ground. There we go. Try and get this dude's attention.
You might need to swap on
He doesn't really follow the aggro rules, which is annoying. Alright, he's already being tanked by someone else. That's fine.
Oh shoot. Just destroy that.
It's fine. I can keep his attention right now. 3. I'm moving. I'm shifting.
Just let your stacks drop in that case.
Get your attention.
Not ready yet.
She's gonna go down really quickly, really soonish, I think. I'm partly tempted to try and push it, but I know it's gonna hurt really badly, so probably not. There we go.
Last man standing.
Let's go and get this one.
Put your stacks on him and kill him off.
Do you know what? I do actually like these mounts. There we go.
Don't
Well done.
the master loot to loot the chest, otherwise you can't master loot.
I do want to see, though, what loot there is in there. I'm going to have to swap back to DPS, I'm guessing. Tell you what, this took, what, about 20 minutes to complete. I guess we did have a wipe right at the beginning. I did actually enjoy that, to be honest. It was kind of fun. This is a nice chest. Would not mind having one of these.
I am two-handed.
I think when we
Yeah,
first
would
began
not
the,
mind it. I don't think I'll get anything. I mean, it's going to probably be down to a roll.
Based on the fact that Miranda's new in the raid tonight, that looks like Retronic to me.
With a nice sword right there as well.
Lua's just complicated it. Lua and Retronic, it's whoever's the biggest upgrade or whoever has not had who has had less items than the other.
Just link your weapon currently.
Anyone who's not client at the moment can move over here so we can do trash.
Yeah.
So we can do this this erratic
Yeah,
order
I agree.
for
I agree.
Reddits.
Good point. Black eyes for him.
Well, I guess on that roll I would have won the weapon.
Let's see.
That's fine. Gonna have to swap gear.
It's
That is a nice, interesting weapon there, though.
Yeah, Retronic would make a bigger
Would
upgrade.
definitely have made
And
bit of a difference.
And you know what? Look, Retronic can remember. I didn't. Passed for Jay the Mitch. Let's do Retronic, shall we?
Retronic it is.
Thanks, Lua. Thanks, Miranda.
All right. So with that said, actually, I want to quickly have a look at it.
Sorry,
It doesn't look that
console?
special. I mean, it's it hits hard, but that's about it. Yeah, definitely an upgrade
Lex
for
is coming
me.
in. Retronic stepping out for this.
That's the plague, I believe.
There we go. We're gonna have to swap gear.
You can go to the center via the teleporter at the end of Horseman. And then
Oh,
we can use the Arachne.
okay. I'm completely lost here.
I just realized I did get this brand new axe, which is wonderful.
Tough one, this.
It looks similar to one that I had, but I did not actually put any runes on it.
Simply based on the
I
fact
just
that the
realized it
others
because I
were
can see that it's not glowing.
MP5.
Oh
I
dear.
would've gonna
That's
have to
fine.
go with Klein. I'm really
I'll
sorry
do it
for you,
eventually.
'cause it feels like you're getting a rough deal tonight, but you'll get the loot soon enough.
I am gonna have to swap gear though.
So actually, Retronic's going to drop out for the whole wing, so Lex can stay in for the whole wing.
Just quickly, I mean, I'm sure they can manage the trash. I'm just quickly having a look at all the stuff that was available.
So we got.
Never
45
mind.
minutes left,
Chat
yes?
doesn't go back that far, so that's
So
fine.
we'll
Okay.
finish this wing, and then that will probably be it.
Grab
tonight.
this. At least I got some loot. Nothing special, but yeah.
The breastplate here.
Let's swap rolls.
Oh, shot! Sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Check that out, please.
All right, so it looks like we have another boss right here.
Well, we prioritize Dora, No Grip, Piney, and Leals has been here long enough to be in that group. Elisha hasn't by just a couple of days, so I'd actually go on Leals.
Righty.
Someone client.
I'm gonna do a quick tax here. Wait for client to be here as well, by the way. Can't go without him. And I know tax again, yes, because we have new people, that's why.
Oh, crikey, that's a lot of people rolling. What's this? This is a token chest. Crikey. Okay, let's have a look. So priority would be Asmodeus, Ninja, Gamma, other people in the same. Ooh, I struggle to think of too many other people. Maybe Fear Lawson might slip in on the edge. So therefore, out of those three, Gamma's leading the roll. Gamma, you had some stuff tonight already? Although this is tier stuff, I do realise actually this is tier stuff. Ninja's had something. Did Asmodeus get anything?
I don't think so.
I think probably Asmodeus would go for it, yeah?
Oh, you got wand.
Oh, he
okay.
got the wand. Okay,
Harry
well... Ooh.
Right, I'm just checking to make sure I've got all the
I'm
right
stuck
stuff
this.
on.
Just say go with
Nice
the rolls.
one.
I think everyone who's rolled. So if Gamma should add 2 and passes, next
I was just
roll
looking
is
at the roll numbers. I
is-
mean, yeah. Like I said, my luck
Yeah,
with
Fear
getting
Louse,
stuff
so I
isn't all
would say
that
Fear
great.
Louse.
And like I said, at the beginning
Challenges
of the
accepted. If
video,
anyone wants to disagree, but I
probably
think Fear
I
Louse is
probably mentioned it in the last video several times. I don't expect to
Can't
actually
remember what the
get
defeat
any
is.
loot from raids. I'm not that lucky. So I'm happy with the emblem. That will come in quite handy. And I've just realized
Lex
my
needs a
gear
summon,
is a little bit,
Time is here. Perfect.
well, a little
Retronic
bit
now in
hurt.
Dalaran and is after Retron,
Yeah.
right? So thank you, Retronic.
Gonna need a
Thank you
repair
very much.
I'm gonna
fairly
hurry through
soonish.
because of time.
I do have enough emblems to pick something from the vendor, so that will definitely be useful.
The line of the impale, it knocks them off. Just damage that we can avoid. We kill these ads first, by the way. Just they don't do anything rough in particular. Just death grip them to the center, kill them. There will be small locusts. They will likely go to the healers in the center because we're all standing roughly around the center. Kill them as fast as you can, just like a blizzard or something. That will get rid of them. And the only mechanic here is the boss will do a locust swarm on himself. During that time, anyone close to him will be silenced. So we
30
stay out
yards.
of that. Sorry?
30 yards, so that means that's why healers and casters always stay in the center because the
Yes,
distance
that's
is
correct.
exactly 30 yards.
Like, the best way to do it is stay spread, watch the way Crix is moving the boss. If it becomes closer to you, you also move a bit. Like, it's like a clock, basically.
Yeah.
And Crix is the first point, and you guys are the other arrow, basically, in the clock. Always move opposite of each other because of the impale. And that's it.
Yeah, so spread out because of impale and stay away from the boss for casters and
And
healers.
Hunter, you can use a Spectre of the Pack during Locust Swarm. The tank won't get dazed, apparently, to help him kite. If it doesn't need, you can put it off and just do it normally.
Who's gonna tank the boss?
Crix.
Okay.
That's it. There's not much going. In case of time, let's just go. We probably kill him in one go.
Okay, here we go.
Death grip the ads.
Get down with the ads. Take these dudes out.
Thingy ads always. Range can stay on boss if they want to. Melee always ads.
Is it the big ads that do the silence or the boss?
The boss. The boss is a silent round.
Okay, so one of the ads is down, another one joins.
Locust Swarm isn't going to happen for a minute, so we still could just need to heal.
There we go.
Send healers, make sure you watch out.
Use this, try and get Gargoyle in.
That ability isn't ready.
It should help us.
And stay a bit spread if you can, just for the impale. Which is not low damage. It hits everyone.
I do like seeing those giant crits. It is so nice. It's taken quite a bit of effort to get to this point, but I do enjoy it, and obviously when I get my hands on better gear, there's more to come in terms of the damage, so definitely looking forward to it.
10 seconds before melee has to move out. Yep, melee move out. And let Crix fight him. Liel, be careful because Crix is coming your way.
Okay. Just follow the boss around. He's not
AOE
well,
incoming.
oh, hello. Locust Swarm, here we go.
Silence on the talking about. Now we get ads, so we death grip these ads to the middle. And we just kill them.
There we go. I'll go for the ads. Try and do some damage here. It's really nice seeing all these big damage numbers. Not gonna lie.
For now, yeah.
I
No,
need
no,
a
man.
target.
It's over now.
There we go, back to phase 1. This is it. So stay spread for the impale.
Crix, do you just run away from the boss, or do you walk backwards tanking him?
I have a trinket that increases my movement speed, so I pop that first, and then I run away until
Okay.
its duration is over, and then I just walk backwards.
Okay.
Scarabs.
Okay. Corpse Scarabs.
And I agree, we also start clearing.
Tell you what, we have a DK that does a lot of damage by the looks of things. 4,000, 5,000. Wow, 5,000 damage per second. That is a lot. Let's have a look at the loot. Alright, not really anything of interest of this boss. Good experience though.
Even if climb is far away from
I mean, this would be a nice glove, to be honest. Like the first one. Now, right now, I'm hoping that we don't wipe, so I don't have to go and repair. But again, see, that's got spell power on it, so I can't really do much with the spell power. And, yeah, kind of sucks for me. Fair enough. Oh, yes, these beautiful damage numbers, love them. And I'm sure with time, I'm going to do much more in terms of damage. So I cannot wait to see those big, big numbers.
First we have the paladin gloves. Only one roll so far.
Healer gloves.
Healer gloves, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Next we have
Okay, let's loot this.
tank neck.
Jungle. I have it already.
Well, if nobody needs it, then I'm going to ask if I can roll for it.
In the raid.
I was confused there.
I'm still standing outside. Miranda, unfortunately, no, not if a guild main tank needs.
Three, two, 1.
Alright, I didn't realize people rolled for it, that's fine.
Mail gloves for healer, caster, paladin maybe.
Critical. Do you might want? Maybe critical because she's.
No. I
We-
just
we
got
had just the
blade
gloves.
gloves.
Mean nothing.
Okay, perfect.
You are acolytes of the master now. And it is
I would
simply
prefer
cause
blade
without
over
question.
mail. You know, it's when I get to dungeons and the tanks are like, I'm cool, I have 25k armor. I'm like,
Okay. I think this just went south really quick. There's a lot of damage. Oh my lord. Ha ha ha. This is gonna end really badly for us. So this is a wipe right here. In the making at least. Yeah, there I go. I'm sure many people will soon follow. There was far too much damage there.
Pathetic wretch.
Yep.
Should
Okay.
we continue the loot? Or do you need some time?
No, you just continue
Well,
the
you
loot
can
over here.
still post in chat and stuff.
It's a wipe. May as well just keep going.
All right.
And then we got a wand.
So I
with
will
hit on it.
need to repair.
Well, with hit, it's definitely a DPSer.
Or tank.
Druid wall. Druid Shadonis.
Sorry, I don't know about boomkins. Do they use wands?
No.
All right. So with that, I'm going to hop back to Dalaran,
So Shadonis.
get some repairs done, and then fly back, I guess, unless I get summoned. Which hopefully, I mean, we have warlocks in the raid, so I don't see why I cannot get a summon.
He totally didn't, and I totally agree. And it feels shitty, I know, but it's kind of like Lexi's 10th raid and Shadonis is like 3rd or something. That's all.
It's someone saying it's mage.
Mage.
If it
Bis.
is Mage Bis, then that kind of settles it because it would be crazy not to give it to a Mage Bis.
So Lexa
Yeah, Bis is Bis.
for this.
Right, so I know where the repair dude is, just because that's where I go and craft all the stuff that I need to when I'm in Dalaran. So let's quickly go and do that, and then go to begging for a summon.
Mixture of longer serving people or people who didn't receive anything or biggest upgrades. It's a bit of everything. So it's never easy, but everyone can make a challenge if ever they don't want to agree with something. If a challenge is made, it is accepted, and we discuss things really in detail, and maybe even finish with everyone votes.
If you allow some, can you put up a portal so we can get everyone quickly in?
Yes, you will, Shad. Honestly, mate, all you got to do is come to our raids, and so if you can come to more of our raids, including the 10-mans, mate, you'll be geared up in no time at all.
Yep, I got you, man.
You'll I hope you'll
Right,
be
so I'm
welcome to the
asking
summon,
for
'cause there's
a
really
summon
no
here.
barrier here, and I checked
I mean, I
the
can fly back
itinerary.
there. It'll just take for a long, long time. And I'll get the feeling that people do want to finish a bit quicker.
I am at Winterguard.
Tell you what
here,
I'm going to do.
and,
I'm going to go to the flight platform and
Turn
start
around,
flying
take
there,
the
and then just keep
balls,
asking
smash
for
them
a
across the
summon.
table and
There is a lot of stuff going on in the chat, so it's easily missed. And I guess on that note, you know, at least I showed that I have the initiative to get back.
There,
Right, where's the flight
there are
dude?
2 guys here, both of 7th Legion, but
Huh.
not doing
Yeah, the one
anything.
should be Lex.
Oh,
Yes.
he's kind of hidden there.
Lex, what?
Let's go where we
Alicia,
it's right
can
here.
you
There we
just
are.
trade it to Lex, please. Thank you.
Okay, give me a second because
Okay.
I really don't see.
Critical, can you
So
stream, please?
just having a look at the DPS table. Hopefully they don't start anything without me. Hopefully they realize I'm not there because I've had to go repair.
Where it is.
Also enable the what
don't
is it
know how
called?
to-
Repair on the map, on the mini map.
Yeah, I know, I
Tracking.
know, I
It
know.
says share your screen when you bring up your control buttons at the bottom.
I mean, I have repair bots, so why don't we just repair in here?
Oh well, now you say. I've already repaired, so I just need to get myself back.
That's a quick fix. Yeah, good job, Chris. Thank you for continuing.
There really wasn't anyone there.
Don't worry. You got it. Careful to not pull the boss.
Right, let's ask for a summon.
Oh, you might be out of phase because that's part of the storyline is open that area up, isn't it?
Oh, that could be. Yeah. Well, we got a repair, but I believe so.
Yeah.
Yep, someone Miranda.
Yay! I'm getting a summon here. Nice. Now, will I get there before the summon? Probably not. Yeah, here comes the summon.
Fine. Have you discussed the thingy with the other priests? Or do you
Here we are.
Don't have a target.
Slightly confused when I got ported in, but that's fine.
I think I do it solo.
You can solo? Okay, let's just see. Just in case, Shadonis, if for whatever reason Klein dies or Klein needs someone else to step in as well, this once again is a mind control fight. The worshippers, we do not kill the worshippers, we save them. So one tank tanks them right about, I don't know, here, something like that. It's over here. You don't kill them. It's probably going to be jungle because he's AoE threat. You don't kill them. Thank you. We do kill the followers ASAP, and the boss will temporarily just frenzy on her own. And you want to use a worshipper to mind control worshipper and use the what the hell is that called? Widow's Embrace. It has like a blink icon. You want to use that next to the boss so that it removes the frenzy and we don't die. That's all the priests here have to do. So Klein is going to do it initially. If he does need help, he can shout it out in voice, or and then you can step in to do it.
Okay, easy
And
enough.
there is a debuff Poison Bolt Valley that should be dispelled, yeah?
Correct. Healers dispel Poison Bolt Volley, and everyone has to move away from the Rain of Fire. It's just going to happen around the room from place to place. That's it. Just move out of it, and then we kill boss.
Okay. Can someone put the bot with the repair, please?
Is there a repair bot up already?
I'm
Thought it was.
almost at yellow. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the mark. Awesome. Who's gonna do the pull to get the ads quickly to away from the boss?
Wow, okay. Tinylin has definitely
Jungle makes the pull.
been busy.
Okay, perfect.
Wow.
Okay, well, so who's gonna just continue the boss most of the time?
Yeah, I'm gonna need quite a few things for my Death Knight. I'm somewhat behind with gear, I guess. But I have been enjoying the content, so I think that's what's important. And as mentioned in the previous video, the content that... well, I've recorded all of the leveling. The videos are still in the process of being edited. It is a bit difficult to do, to be honest. I do have a lot of stuff to keep me busy, really. So it is going to come out in slow episodes, I guess. But that will happen. There are a couple of things, like I said, that I have planned for the game in terms of videos. But because I don't have access to admin commands and stuff like that, they do take a while to make. So hopefully I will be able to showcase those things that I wanted to.
Frenzy is gonna happen in 10 seconds, so try and be ready.
Okay, there's the mind control. And we are now on the boss. There's a lot of movement around.
I think it's only a 30-second one.
I
So I think I
already
did too early.
moved it.
No,
Did?
no, I don't know if you did it too early or just on time.
It works.
Yeah, the thing is.
See, this
either
is
it
the
drops
hard
now
bit
or it
with
drops
being
in
melee.
30 seconds.
You have to move after
So
the
we'll find out in a
boss.
second.
Boss will do all these sorts of
you'll
things.
find out.
If I was ranged, I could just basically sit
No mind. Nope.
to the back and just kind of
How much?
start DPSing the boss down. What's going on? Alright, I think bad things happened.
Watch your feet. It's too far away.
I'll get it in a second. There you go.
Alright, just stay mobile here.
Thank you, Conrad.
Watch your feet.
You're welcome.
Okay, time to move. Meteor shower, we don't want to get hit by that. It is not fun. And it definitely hurts if you get hit by fiery balls that land on your head. We do have a nice little bubble, which of course is limited, but it does help.
Watch your feet.
Oh, time to move. There we go.
Gonna frenzy soon.
Ooh, she has enraged.
Watch your feet.
Come on, you can go down now. Beautiful. Let's quickly check out the loot and mail. All right, intellect, intellect.
We move on and rest, of course.
Okay,
So one healer stay behind.
that's a one-handed sword.
Move ahead.
Definitely would have been nice for a DPS spec, but I'd need another one to pair that up with. Yeah, so not anything useful to me. I mean, I have to test to see which one
How
would
many more
do
bosses
better,
in this wing?
two-handed or one-handed weapons. But it's fine. I'm all right with what I've got right now.
More male intellect do they have?
So
That's
first
just
we have a
getting
sword.
Oh, but this
ridiculous.
is your first raid critical role. I mean, we've had plenty.
Well,
before you.
technically second because I did one to like 10.
Oh yeah, 10. Yeah.
Alrighty,
First full raid. I should say.
a tomb horror. That's what we're fighting right now. Basically a giant spider with a little friend here and there. Oh, well, actually quite a few, but they do go down mighty quick.
And the tank is like, oh, I'm so cool.
And yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna be honest and say I'm happy with my DPS so far. I've done quite good with it. I have stayed very near enough the top 10, so that's good. You know, that's all I can expect. Bearing in mind
I mean, it's not
that
good
a
for me if
lot
that
of
is better than
people are pretty geared up, you know.
One.
So yeah, you know, I'm competing with people that
That's
are
not this wing, is it?
pretty much, you know, with full epics and stuff like that. So yeah,
Next we got again.
I'm okay. I'm doing all right.
Male or healers. Any paladin maybe.
Here we go.
And it's got haste and spell power and this one mana. It's got everything in it, but it's not like.
Okay.
Isn't like something.
See again, top 10. Well,
There's
11.
someone else. 3,
But that's fine.
1.
There we go. So I wonder how many more bosses there are on this wing.
Then
I like the fact that the what you call them, the NPCs, the trash in the background were moving in a particular pattern. That was pretty cool. All right.
Under as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hunter mainly.
Does expertise rating do something for Hunter?
I'm just repositioning here, folks, a little bit. Just making myself comfortable whilst I'm playing here. Ooh, a lot of stuff to hurt.
No one else?
Okay.
To have melee combat something.
Wow, there's a lot of bad stuff going on. A lot of damage. I mean, these are spiders, so we kind of know what to expect from spiders, generally speaking.
I don't have a target.
3, 2, 1. And we got an amulet with hit rating for caster. With spirit on it.
Okay,
I need to
13th.
target something first.
Tell you what, it will be nice when I do get the chance to actually do some proper damage.
Change this.
I definitely want to go up the damage meter and, you know, be into the top 5. That would be cool. That would be a nice day when that happens.
No, the rolls. Someone.
From the people who rolled on the neck, it's got a hit rating. From the people who rolled, the person with the most priority for longevity is Druid Wall.
There's still a couple of spiders walking up.
Pet pole, turn around, pet pole.
Yeah.
Winston!
Get aggro.
There we go. We got some of these dudes right here. I'm sure they won't last too long. Tell you what, this would be interesting if you could tame one of these as a pet. They do look pretty neat, to be honest. I do like the color scheme on them.
Poison and the spider comes back and poisons you again. Then you dispel it again, and he comes back again. What is that?
Everyone stay in and put up a portal for Klein.
It's supposed to be random.
Okay, people are still popping in. We're getting a Warlock portal up, or summoning gate, summoning portal. I don't know what it's called exactly.
Put down a death and decay whenever you can.
Oh, it's getting difficult to sit here. So I'm having to shuffle a little bit.
Poison it immediately when you see it.
It's gonna be on tanks, if I'm not mistaken, yeah?
Yes, should be, yeah. Because it reduces healing by 90%, so get rid of it ASAP.
Of course.
And the other thing is web spray, it will stun you. You cannot be clever and avoid it in any way, shape, or form. So
will to survive or shield, no?
No, it's not that much damage, but it is the only rate-wide damage coming out. It's like, I think 20% of your health or something. So it's not that terrible, but it's just the only thing you have to keep an eye out for rate healing for.
It's just when you said that you cannot get rid of it anyway. I'm a paladin, so I always, like, when I hear that, it's a challenge.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna disappoint you.
Okay.
There's no way to get out of it because it instantly does that, and there's no, like, announcement for it as well.
Okay.
Just take it. Outside of that, range DPS, always be looking out for people getting webbed around the wall. Kill them ASAP so that they are free and don't take unnecessary damage. That's it. Face the boss away, get loot.
Who's gonna be tanking the bus?
Crix main tank.
Yay.
Yep.
Everyone inside, nobody outside this room because it will block off. Full timer in tank.
Everything ninja.
This is a very simple boss.
We're missing
Okay,
ninja,
here we
we're
go.
missing ninja.
Fight's about to start.
No, we're missing ninja. We're missing one of the healers.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, that was a bit close.
Yeah, I missed a question mark. There we go. Alright.
Mage buff.
There we go. Poll's gonna start in a bit.
4, 3, 2.
Easy.
And in we go.
Lex, you are the designated Frost Nova guy, right? Just know you always do it, so that's why I mentioned it.
Don't touch, don't damage. Should be fine.
Yeah, stuns.
Shocker is good if it's not. 2 webs.
Webs on Heaven and webs on Alicia.
They're standing next to each other, so. Spalding.
Okay, so far so good. This looks like we won't have a wipe at this point, but I might be speaking a bit too early. So let's see. Number 11 on the damage chart. That is good. I mean, we still have some tanks to consider, so I'm still happy with it. I'm webbed.
I mean, you're free to.
Alright, I'm going to see if I can get more damage going in here just to compete with the Warlock. I mean, Warlocks do hit pretty hard if they know how to play the class. Yeah, okay. Warlock's going up in damage. That's the thing about Warlock. It's really interesting because Warlocks... Ooh, I want number 10. Can I keep this position? Can I keep it? Ooh, ooh. Gone down to 11. I think this is where I'm pretty much based in terms of DPS, which is not that bad. Yeah, of course, that did not help. Let's see if I can actually catch up with the druid in front of me. Alright, boss is under half health. Oh, gone down in damage. Back up.
With me now.
And mind you, there will be a lot of people on one, so that could be a bit more down.
I can't do that yet.
There we go. We have nearly defeated this boss. It's going to go down. Not a single loss by the looks of it. And it's done. There we go. Let's see. Plate.
You can take the portal here in the back to get back to this central room.
And that is a nice back. Yeah, so the plate has a shield property on it, which I don't really care for. Death Knights don't use shields.
I think that we were going to do something slightly different with the last 15 minutes, because you finished the wing, right?
Oh, I agree.
Correct.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then in that case, guys, don't run off, because we have some news to tell you.
Right, I'll let
having a baby.
them do the news. Congratulations on the baby. Is that the first man having a baby or something? Anyways, yeah. So we'll leave the episode here, I guess. If I'm to understand correctly, this is it for the night. There will be another raid session tomorrow. I will be recording that as well. I did sign up for that. It is also going to be a 25-man run, so I am looking forward to that. Thank you all for choosing to click on this video and spend your time with me. I really do appreciate it. It was definitely a fun run. And apart from the little mistakes that I've made, particularly on the polarity boss, I quite enjoyed it. I think I did quite alright. Happy with the DPS that I've got. It would have been nice to have come out with something in terms of gear from this, but you know, 25 people, yeah, my chances of getting something I knew were slim from the get-go, and it's just what it is. Hopefully eventually I will get enough emblems to actually gear up, and I do want those bits and pieces that we can trade for emblems. I will of course roll if I get a chance to get something. Probably not. We'll see exactly what happens, but that's not really that important. The experience was fun. I liked it. Good guild run. Not really a pug, so that is all I could have asked for. And hopefully this was a good video for people that watched it and that you enjoyed it. I'll see you folks in the next one. Until then, stay safe.
With edgy cloak.
Oh, what a shit roll.